Hello everyone, this is Uncle James here with another awesome video. Now in this video we're going to continue our study of strategies, tools, and techniques of creating generational wealth. I need to make sure that you have it planned correctly and so that there'll be enough money available for generations to come. If you do not structure it correctly, then it's not going to be enough to go around. So we're going to look at one of the plans that are out there. There are several plans that one can use to build generational wealth. This happens to be one of those plans. So let's go ahead and get started with number 9. Taxes. Now it is extremely important that you understand taxes and that you create, now you don't want to create a whole lot of taxable events. Now you can get some expertise on people that have studied taxes and how to create as few as possible taxable events. The reason you want to do that is the less money that you pay in taxes, the more money that can go to your family. It's nothing wrong with paying taxes, just want to pay our fair share of taxes. We're not talking about tax avoidance. We're talking about paying our proper portion or proper share of taxes. This is why we have tax laws to assist with that. Okay, so here we are with number 10. Now it's extremely important that you have a solid estate plan in place. This includes wills and trusts. This is extremely important. There is no substitute for legal documents that clearly spells out who gets what, where, when, and how. Okay, you want to make sure that you have this in place. You want to make sure that your directives are carried out. You don't want no misunderstandings as to how this is to work. So make sure you take care of that. Okay, number 11, life insurance. Get life insurance. Now, this is a great tool and strategy that is taught. That is when people begin to build generational wealth, that they have these life insurance policies in place. There are a lot of reasons for that. Number one, I know there are a lot of people who are wealthy that utilize their insurance policies as leverage to create more wealth. Okay, they use it as a vehicle, or it's called OPM, using other people's money as leverage to purchase properties and to do other things. So this is extremely important. This is a great tool that will assist you with that. Okay, so here we go with number 12. You have debt and savings, debt versus savings. Now, your personal debt, you want to keep that as low as possible. This is personal debt. Keep that as low as possible, and you want to save personal savings, but also savings for the company. Now, personal debt, the reason you want personal debt to be at a very low amount, because you want to actually have more money in the trust, okay, so that the whole family can benefit. This is what this is all about, creating wealth in which the family can benefit from. So you need to make sure that you understand debt and savings and personal debt, you keep a low amount. Now, you can create a lot of company debt, but you need to make sure that you service the debt, or what's called you pay that debt on time. All right. OPM, using other people's money. There's nothing wrong with that. That is a very viable strategy when it comes to creating wealth. Okay, compounded interest. Now, you want to make sure that your children understand the importance of compounded interest and what side to be on when it comes to compounded interest. Now, it is important that your children understand that they need to be on the side of receiving compounded interest, not on the side of paying compounded interest, on the side that is receiving it. And this is how it works. Let's say you put $1,000 aside and they pay you 1% interest. Within that year's time, you will receive $10. So you had $100, now you have $110. That's year one. Year two, you now have $110. Now you will receive interest on the $110, not just $100. Okay, so this is how compounded interest works. You are receiving interest upon the interest that you had already received. So this is the side that you need to be on, the side that is receiving, not the side that is paying. Open a 529 plan or a college fund for your children. Now, this is important that you have this set up. A lot of times when you set it up early, the cost for college or the cost for those funds is a lot cheaper. It's pretty much what the cost is when the time that you set this plan up versus what the cost will be 15 years down the road. So it's important that you have this done correctly. Also, by doing this, you will put your children on a head start. When they finish college, they can begin saving for their first house or saving for retirement. So this is a great plan. This will help your children get a head start in life. 15, as you grow your wealth. So this is extremely important. As you grow, as you get more money, you want to increase, as you get raises, you want to use that money to increase your retirement contribution or to assist with getting more assets. Because keep in mind, you want assets over liabilities. Assets makes money for you. A liability takes money away. So a retirement fund is considered to be an asset. Okay, so that your raises go into retirement. And then you want to increase savings. Also increase your savings. 16, you want to create what is called a pass down business. Now you want a business in which you can pass down to generations to come. It's extremely important that you structure this business correctly, that you have all of the stopgaps in place so that the financial resources are not spent all completely by generations 2 and 3. You want to make sure that there's enough finances available for generations 5, 6, and 7. And there are ways in which you would structure that so that this will be in place. All right. So it is extremely important that you have a business that you can pass down. By having a business, that makes it an asset. Okay. You want to create multiple streams of income. Multiple streams of income. Now, typically with the business, the first generation business, it does okay. Generations 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, the business began to do a whole lot better simply because that's a better understanding of what's going on and there's more revenue. And so you can do things a little bit better. But keep in mind, someone really must be paying attention to what's going on, because if you get complacent, then it could hurt the business over a period of time for the generations. Okay, so to make sure that everyone is paying attention and that they're keeping up with the times. Okay, all right. Now, success leaves clues, and it does. Success does leave clues. You must become a person who takes massive action. Every day, every day, every day, massive action. There's just no way around this. Massive action every day. Success leaves clues. You must be a person that gives thanks, a person that takes massive action every day, every day, every day, massive action. No 0 days, no cheat days. But when I say 0 days, that means do not let a day pass that you do not work towards the accomplishment of your dream or your goal. Work towards it every day, every day. Do something no matter how big or how small it is. But every day you're doing something that brings you closer to the completion of your goal. Now, let me speak this blessing over you. Until we meet again, may the Lord continue to bless you. May He smile upon you. May He grant you His favor. May He continue to give you His peace. And may He also continue to enlarge our territory. And may He also, Father, I thank you for allowing me to live at least 120 years of age, eyesight not abated, not sliding down an old mountain, but climbing up a new one. Father, I thank you and praise you for that. And have a great day. Take care. This has been Uncle James.